Why is it that so many smart kids grow up feeling stuck, disconnected, and completely alone? Every generation has a group of kids who are being told one thing over and over again: you're smart. It sounds like a compliment. It sounds like a gift. But the truth is, a lot of these kids end up growing up feeling stuck, disconnected, and more alone than ever. If you ever wondered why smart kids often turn into adults who feel lost, directionless, and anxious, this video is for you. And before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and like this video, because I genuinely want to help as many people as possible to finally break free from what now this seems like a curse. Number 1, why so many smart kids grow up feeling lost. When you're young, you don't choose who you are. You're told who you are. And one of the strongest labels a kid can receive is you're smart. But here's the part nobody talks about. Kids don't build their identity on achievements. They build it on labels. So when a child hears you're smart, they don't hear you worked hard. They hear this is who you are. And when that becomes your identity, you start to rely on it for survival. Not in a dramatic way, but in a quiet, unconscious way. Being smart becomes the thing that makes you valuable, the thing that gets you attention, the thing that adults value you for. It's not a failure, it's a survival strategy. And like most survival strategies, it works. And it works pretty darn well until it doesn't. The hidden cost here is that you're not being praised for your hard work. You're being praised for effortless success. Smart kids don't get praised for effort. They get praised for results, for things coming easy. They get praised for being ahead. And whether you realize it or not, this wires a very dangerous belief deep into the brain. If I'm smart, things should be easy for me. So what happens when something isn't easy? When something takes real effort? When something makes you feel confused or behind or overwhelmed? It doesn't feel like learning. It feels like a failure. It feels like losing a part of who you are. So you avoid it. Not because you're lazy, but because trying, truly trying, feels like a threat to your identity. And without knowing it, your life starts to shrink. Everyone else is experimenting, trying new hobbies, failing, learning who they are. And you're stuck inside a shrinking comfort zone where everything must feel easy, effortless, and safe because your identity depends on it. Here's the part nobody explains. Where other kids struggle, they bond. Where they fail, they connect. Where things are hard, they grow emotionally. But the smart kid, they avoid the hard things. They avoid failure. They avoid looking unprepared. So they miss the moments where connection is formed. And because they still crave connection, they lean on the only tool they trust, which is their intelligence. You observe people, you start analyzing them, you read situations, you play out conversations in your head like chess moves. And yes, you can now understand what people feel logically, but you don't feel it with them. Because instead of being with people, you're calculating people. Socializing becomes another threat to your identity. What if I don't know what to say? What if I say the wrong thing? What if they see that I'm not as well put together as they think? And that's when the loneliness deepens. Trust me, I know exactly what it feels like. I've been there too. But it's just a trap that you must break out of. And you can. Just watch this video until the end. This is the exact smart kid trap. You're starting to use logic to solve emotional pain. When you feel disconnected, you try to analyze it. When you feel lonely, you try to think your way out. When you feel misunderstood, you run simulations in your head. But intelligence cannot solve emotional problems. It was not designed for that. It's a tool to solve external problems. But internal pain, that requires emotional growth. Something smart kids never really practiced because they never had to. And eventually, when the emotional pain becomes too sharp, the ego forms its final defense. I'm different. I can't relate because I'm too smart. This is the moment you stop connecting with people. Not because you're arrogant in a cruel way, but because arrogance is a shield for what now is a very fragile identity. It's defense, it's survival, it's protective, but it also keeps you alone. So here's how you're going to undo all of this in a few very simple steps. The good news is this: identity is flexible. You can outgrow the version of yourself you created to survive childhood. Here's how to do it. Number 1, stop identifying as the smart kid. That's not who you are. It's something you were praised for, but you have to realize that you are more than one label. The moment you drop this identity, you stop protecting it. That's the same moment you stop fearing anything that threatens it. Just say it out loud. I'm not the smartest, and I'm not the best at everything. Well, you might have noticed that while part of you might have been feeling resentful while saying it, the other part of you felt free. Free of expectations that you set for yourself as standards because of other people's appraisal in your childhood. Step number 2, build a new identity around being willing to grow. Smartness is fixed. Growth is limitless. Instead of I need to be right, you need to shift into I want to learn. Instead of I should already know this, shift into I'm here to understand. This breaks the shrinking comfort zone. Step 3, stop trying to be impressive. Be real. People don't connect with perfection. They connect with honesty, with presence, with someone who's not performing. When you stop trying to look intelligent, you'll finally start feeling what intelligence was supposed to lead you to: connection. Step 4, show up even when it feels uncomfortable. This is the part that rewires your brain. Go to the event, join the conversation, try the hobby, speak even when your voice shakes. Because after showing up again and again, something happens. You start to feel something you haven't felt in years. Real connection. Real human connection. The thing you've been missing all along. I was there, and I know it's really uncomfortable to get over that first hurdle, but I promise you, it'll get easier by the day. I believe in you. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and like the video. It helps me reach more people who feel the same way you do. And if you want help on understanding why you feel stuck in life and how to rebuild your identity from the inside out, then all you need to do is click the first link in my description to find me on Instagram. Follow me and DM me the word worthy so I can help you. You're not broken. You're just outgrowing your old identity. And your life begins the moment you let it go.